Raising an angel. We had so much fun together.
Uh-huh. I could tell.
Yeah, yeah.
So 96 you were married, and then
Yeah.
97 Kara was born.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And was she born here in Ransom?
Actually, she's born in Hayes. Since
Yeah.
we didn't deliver babies at that time.
Yeah.
We had stopped that about a year ago.
Oh,
before that.
a year before that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you still here at the
Yes.
clinic? Okay.
Yes.
You have today off?
I took the day off because the
Because
house
we're
was supposed to
expecting a
come.
house.
Yeah, well, it'll come. It's going to come.
I don't know. It sounds like the crew went back to Clay Center, so I don't know.
The house is sitting in Hayes.
He's sitting in
somewhere.
Hayes, and the crew's gone back to Clay Center, is what he said.
Um,
We may or may not get the house today.
how long have you been waiting for it? Since March?
Yeah, March 6th was the day of the fire. And you'd see on the wall here.
Yeah, there's
Our walls are decorated rather interestingly. Picture the house on fire.
Oh.
That was on the cover of the Hayes Daily News.
Uh-huh.
And then a picture
Of the house.
Yeah. Wait, do you remember my sermon series about the Miracle Manor? It was a Lenten series where these cousins had inherited this house from an aunt that they barely knew, and they had to go and figure out what they were going to do. And anyway, in the end, it burns down. One of the first things one of the firefighters pulled out was this page from that sermon series, which is Out of the Ashes. He says, "You want this?"
Oh, my goodness.
So I framed it.
And then the little book cover there was one that some lady found laying in the front yard, and it was a book that I had read to Kara when she was little.
And that was found in the rubble?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we found out that her vehicle had been in an accident. But, you know, it was so surreal.
Yeah.
It still is. When she died, a friend of ours, who I went to college with, and we were kind of like sisters, really. Mm-hmm. One of her daughters is an artist, and she painted this portrait of Kara.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? She's in her Star Trek uniform, which she never had, but she loves Star Trek.
From you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, not me. I mean, I always thought I liked Star Trek until I married him. And when the accident happened, you know, my perception was that we had this good person, we had this other good person driving in the truck, and two good things just happened to meet at the intersection at the same time. Mm-hmm. I don't believe God took Kara, but I deeply believe that God received her. And we've gotten to know the truck driver's family since then.
Was he killed?
No.
No.
Have you gotten to know him?
Yes, and his wife, even better than he. Yeah, and I told him, I said, if you are feeling any guilt whatsoever, you just drop it. You know, things like this. It doesn't help to point fingers or to wonder how and that kind of stuff. Just, you know, raise your family and, you know, love them the best you can.